Many of you who have been following Liz Truss's, shall we say, recent escapades and appointing sort of cabinet ministers will have noticed that there is a big, big absence in one particular office. After all, Jacob Rees-Mogg became the Minister for Energy and Business, or shall we say, Business and Energy. And of course, this moved him on from the Minister of Brexit Opportunities and, of course, Government Efficiency. So, who was to replace Jacob? Who was going to be plucked? Who was going to be the next fighter to prove that there are all these fantastic Brexit opportunities for the UK to take part in? Well, the truth is, absolutely no one. Because ultimately, it was embarrassing. This was such an embarrassment for the government. Every single moment that Jacob Rees-Mogg was out there going, "Hey guys, can you send me Brexit benefits, please?" Begging the public to give him Brexit benefits. And bear in mind, Brexiteers, if they actually had a single Brexit benefit, they would be shouting it from the rooftops non-stop. And as a result, it just became so embarrassing that even then, the office was just quietly wound down and shut down because it just became too embarrassing. And I think we could be going the same way with trade deals. And by the way, our new Minister for International Trade is Kimi Badnoch, if you may remember her from the Tory leadership contest, at least the first round of the Tory leadership contest. So we'll see how many wonderful trade deals Badnoch gets to sort of show to the British public. But the one you can already see on my screen here, probably going to be yet another embarrassment that the government may probably once again start, shall we say, downplaying and stop talking about, because this trade deal almost essentially is not good at all. So with that, as always, before we go jumping into that, please do remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And of course, down below, there are links to my Patreon page and a notification link called Buy Me Coffee, where you can, buy me coffee. And as always, thank you very much to all those people who do help and support the channel that way. So obviously down below there as well, there are the links to my YouTube thank you button page as well down below. And of course, there's the YouTube subscription down below as well. And thank you very much to all the people who do support the channel, even if you do just click the like and share button. So let's get on with this then, because we have got a new trade deal. Who's it with? Mongolia. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We still, I don't think, have learned the full details of this Mongolian trade deal, but hey, if it's as fantastic as the wonderful news of this venture, I'm pretty sure they are going to be. I'm pretty sure we're going to be awash with all these benefits that we gain from this trade deal, which so far, given this advantage, they're not going to be very good. So let's go jumping into this then. So this comes from the London Economic with the title of "Post-Brexit Trade Deal with Mongolia Allows UK Farmers to Supply Chicken to 11 KFCs." Just let that sink in there. This trade deal allows UK farmers, think about the number, the just sheer number of chicken farmers there are in the UK. Guess what now, guys? You can supply 11 KFCs in Mongolia. As we've said before, international trade doesn't work that way, you know? And I think Mongolia can probably get chicken from a lot more, shall we say, local and regional suppliers than maybe it can from the UK. So even then, this initial quote benefit isn't really as good as it maybe sounds. But anyway, let's get into it. So um, Ranil Jesawardhan, I think that's how you say it, has been appointed the new Secretary for State for Environmental, Food and Rural Affairs, and the first of the cabinet of the new British Prime Minister Liz Truss. Jesawardhan, who replaces George Eustace, entered the House of Commons as the MP for the North East Hamptonshire in 2015. He has previously served as Minister for International Trade from May of 2020 to September of 2022, working for Liz Truss before she became Foreign Secretary. So probably why he got the job. In August, he celebrated a new post-Brexit trade deal with Mongolia that gave British farmers access to a, quote, £10 million market. And according to Jaswinder, this Jay Warden, I think that's how you say it, not Jacinda. that's the New Zealand one. Has allowed them to supply chicken to KFC outlets in the country, of which there are 11. And to put it into context, most major cities in the UK have far more than that, with Leeds boasting the most of 16, followed by Manchester, Liverpool, and Sheffield, which are home to 14 apiece. So, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why would Mongolia, which is on the other side of the world, start supplying itself with chicken from the UK when, first of all, has its own home market to buy from, and then it will probably buy from other closer countries to it. And then you're saying, oh yeah, you can supply 11 KFCs in all of Mongolia. You know, is right to put it into context. Leeds has more KFCs than Mongolia. Why would a British farmer spend all that extra money to export chicken all the way to Mongolia when he could be supplying the KFCs in Leeds? Once again, these Brexiteers do not understand the first thing when it comes to international trade or even trade, how it actually works, and especially different types of trade, and why or may not you may want to source things locally versus importing them. And especially when it comes down to food, you do not want to be transporting food long distances. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and please do remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button on your way out. And of course, down below, there are links to my Patreon page and a donation link called Buy Me Coffee, where you can, well, buy me coffee. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and of course, we'll see you all next time.